What is a Vall vortex? A Vall vortex is any of 12 purported particular geographic areas arranged in a pattern around the Earth. The term was coined in the 20th century by Ivan T. Sanderson, who cataloged them as the sites of unexplained disappearances and other mysterious phenomena. There are 5 vortexes on the same latitude south of the equator and 5 on the same latitude north of the equator. The other 2 are the north and south pole. So let's get into it. Let's talk about where these 12 Vall vortices are actually located. And we're going to start with the most infamous location. Number 1, the Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle or Hurricane Alley, which is located in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean, defined as Miami, Florida, to San Juan to the island of Bermuda. Numerous aircrafts and ships have disappeared in this area under quote unquote mysterious circumstances, speculated by some to be paranormal or not limited to more than 50 ships and 20 airplanes, and those are just the documented incidents. One theory is that the lost remnants of Atlantis actually lays within the Bermuda Triangle. Another theory is that the Gulf Stream, which is basically similar to a river in the middle of the ocean, people believe this Gulf Stream is responsible for boats and ships disappearing due to the velocity of the currents differing from the waters around it. The other theory is that violent storms in the middle of the ocean contribute to human error and the element of surprise and cause of radars not being able to detect any forewarning activities causes all of these incidents. The location of the Bermuda Triangle is in an area where storms from multiple directions can merge and cause the roughest of waves and weathering to occur. This triangle is the most notable and infamous due to the number of recorded unusual disappearances of aircrafts and ships over the years. Number 2, the Algerian megaliths located in Algeria, North Africa. A megalith is a large stone that has been used to construct a structure or monument either alone or together with other stones. This place was once a burial ground made by the Zheng Empire, and here is where compasses spin like crazy, and technically all electronics start glitching crazily here. Planes that fly over the Algerian megaliths often disappear. This area also contains what we know as the Eye of Africa, also known as the Rehad structure, also known as another contemplated place of Atlantis. Number 3, the Indus Valley city of Mohenjo-Daro, located in Pakistan. This is the origin city of Hinduism. Its name means Mound of Krishna, and it's the world's first planned city, believed to be the heritage of Pakistanis and Indians. Dates back to 2000 BC and was once occupied by 3,500 plus people. Only 43 skeletons were found. Also once the largest city of the Indus Valley civilization and one of the world's earliest major cities comparative to that of ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, the Minoan Crete, and the Norte Chico. It's also said to have been abandoned in the 19th century and rediscovered in the 1920s. It's theorized to have an horrid ending and said to have been destroyed by the Indo-European migrants from Iran, also called Aryan. But other evidence shows that the civilization was actually destroyed by an extremely powerful explosion. But nobody really knows what exactly happened here. This civilization contained evidence of futuristic technology and was actually believed to be the kingdom of Lanka from the Indian epic the Ramayana, where Vishnu went to war with Ravana. But Lanka is also believed to be present-day Sri Lanka. Makes sense, look at the name. So I don't quite understand this theory, but like I said, nobody knows what actually ended this grand empire. Depictions of Shiva have been commonly found in the ruins, lending a hand to the theory that Shiva, the god of destruction, destroyed the city, and people today actually still believe the land there is cursed because of this. Number 4, the Devil's Sea, or Dragon's Triangle, located south of Japan, loosely located near the Miyake Islands of Bonan and the Philippines, said to be a region of sea monsters such as sea dragons who have been accused of being related to the disappearances of ships and aircrafts in the area, most notably said to have swallowed the aircraft of Amelia Earhart. The name Devil's Sea came about around 1000 BC. Random and unexplainable weather occurs here just like the Bermuda Triangle. In the 1200s, an emperor of China tried to conquer Japan but was unsuccessful in crossing the Devil's Triangle due to the unexplainable conditions. It is theorized to house a black hole or extraterrestrials. And the bad shipping conditions and shipping navigating conditions are contributed to the methane hydrates located here. Methane hydrates are ice-like deposits detaching from the ocean floor, aka bubbles that erupt on the ocean surface. There is also known to be undersea volcanoes here, as well as the movement of tectonic plates. There is also an underwater city located in this triangle, and you guessed it, believed to also be Japan's Atlantis, or I guess a different Atlantis that belongs to Japan. But in 1952, a research vessel named the Kaui Maru Number 5 was sent to look into the strange phenomena of the area and mysteriously disappeared along with its crew of 31 members. In response, the Japanese government prohibited ships from the traveling of the Devil's Sea. Number 5, the Hamakalua volcano, located east of Hawaii in the Ring of Fire, which is a major area in the basin of the Pacific where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions occur because it is near a continuous series of oceanic trenches, volcanic arcs, and volcanic belts. It is home to 452 volcanoes, which is 75% of the world's active and dormant volcanoes. Also, it's home to 90% of the world's earthquakes, with 81% of the world's largest earthquakes occurring right here. Strange electrical activity is always detected here, and planes vanishing from the radar passing over this volcano is not unusual or rare. Ships also disappear around this area, and piezo-magnetic effects occur, which is lightning from the rocks. Electrokinetic effects also occur, as well as strange lights that appear from the tops of these volcanoes and around this area in general. Number 6, the South Atlantic Anomaly. Basically located, as the name says, in the South Atlantic off the coast of South America. Here, aircrafts have also disappeared mysteriously, and natural radiation flows uncontrollably. Astronauts actually hallucinate when trying to view this area from space, and satellites are unable to take pictures of it. It is believed to be a black hole, but it is located where the Earth's magnetic field is weakest and where belts of radiation full of harmful high energy particles reach closer to Earth than anywhere else in space. These radiation belts are called Van Allen belts, in our case, are formed when Earth's magnetic field traps solar cosmic rays, preventing them from reaching our surface, where they could damage electronics and destroy biological cells. Normally, radiation belts stretch between 620 and 3,700 miles above our surface, but at the South Atlantic Anomaly, these belts come as close as 120 miles of Earth's surface. This is the place where it comes the closest on Earth. This is low enough to interfere with satellite and X-ray telescopes imaging. It's thought to be the cause of destroying Japan's most powerful X-ray telescope. The Hubble does not even take images while passing through this area, and it is located far enough from civilization that it does not affect anybody. However, it is said to be wearing down Earth's magnetic field and playing a unique role in causing our magnetic poles to reverse, which last happened about, I don't know, 780,000 years ago. But nobody exactly knows for sure what this would even affect. Number 7, Great Zimbabwe, obviously located in Zimbabwe, Africa. This is a great structure of megaliths, once home to around 20,000 people. Fun fact, Did you know that we know less of African history than anywhere else on Earth? This area is the largest known of settlement ruins in sub-Saharan Africa, only second in the continent to Egypt. Built by Zimbabweans, believe me, people have tried to undermine the intelligence and skill of these people, often questioning who built this great city. They've said Queen Sheba, the Greeks, the Chinese, all types of stuff, but it was built by the Zimbabweans. These people actually disappeared, and there is no evidence of a great war or any great migrations. There are no myths and no legends connected to it, and it was also a part of the intercontinental trade network with key city states along the East African coast and Asia. This area is actually a symbol of the African nationalist movement, once home to skilled artisans and stonemasons. This is actually the most abused archaeological site in the world, mistreated by colonialists in the early of the 20th century. And it's sad because it's actually the largest stone construction south of the Saharan desert. Number 8. The Wharton Basin, located in the western coast of Australia in the Indian Ocean. Here's where huge earthquakes occur, but it's strange because its location is not where two tectonic plates connect. But there are said to be deep fractions along its oceanic floor that contribute to the belief that a new fault line is forming. But people also say there's a black hole here as well, and sadly enough, this place is known as the final resting place for Flight MH370, also known as the Malaysian plane. Number 9. The Loyalty Islands, which is located on the east coast of Australia, poor Australia, located between two Vall vortices. This place is known for earthquakes as well, and evidently it swallows islands. Sandy Island is said to have disappeared here. Number 10. The Easter Island Megaliths, located south of the equator in Polynesia. Here there are 900 Moai statues carved by the Rapa Nui people, weighing up to 290 tons and up to 70 feet in height. They are placed around the coastline of the island with their backs turned away from the ocean, except for one group which are located in a worshipping center of the island. These statues are referred to as the Easter Island heads, but also have torsos and thighs. Some even are fully bodied and kneel in a worshiping position, kneeled on bent knees with their hands over their stomach. Others are upright and just buried up to their neck. Nobody knows how it was created or potentially transported here. There are only theories such as aliens and giants. It is said to have been made between 1400 and 1650. The island itself is believed to have originally been inhabited around 1200 AD. Only way to get there is via plane through a 5-hour ride from Chile. Number 11. The North Pole. Here it's cold, of course. There's ice, lots of ice, and odd disappearances. 129 men disappeared here and was found 150 years later. And also, this is an area where your compass will literally spin like crazy if you're to be passing over or walking through by chance. Number 12. The South Pole. Just like the North Pole is very icy, in the South Pole they have also found remains of what is believed to be aliens. And also, a potential pyramid was found down here in the South Pole, and some even believe that ancient civilizations lie beneath the South Pole, which I will be getting into in my next video. Please check that out. For more discussions of conspiracy theories or odd and unusual things that happen on this planet or in outer space or anywhere, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will not let you down. Also, what are some conspiracy theories you would like for me to talk about? Because I've heard a lot, but obviously I haven't heard them all. Please comment down below and let me know.